Well, today we're going to start by taking out the windows. I kind of wish I did that earlier to lighten it up, but like they say, there's no time like the present. Might as well do it now. Well, I gotta put this in a safe place. That's one down. Here's a little hook tool here to remove the molding. Helps. I think we got her now. Okay, time to put number 2 away. You see, this light might be glaring. There, that makes it a little bit better. We're really struggling on this one. Forget her. Want to be careful with this one, don't want to break it. All right, gotta store this one now too. In my last video, I mentioned before I take the body off the chassis again, I wanted to, when I did that, I was going to do the 2 front corners up against the firewall. Well, one side is in pretty bad shape, and I want to make sure I have to add this plate to it. It goes inside, and I want to make sure that it's mounted in the exact spot that it should be. So I decided to at least tack this in place before I remove the body from the chassis again. Okay, here we go. Time to see what it looks like underneath there. First thing though I had to do, I took the tire off and jacked it up off camera. Save a little bit of time. But make sure you always go with safety too. You know, put jacks under it. Make sure you got more than 1 or 2 safety situations. Something happens, you're on your own. You want to be safe. Okay, we're going under. Okay, see that opening? That's a main support. And it goes in the firewall, in between the 2 firewalls, the inner and the outer. And it goes up against the heater channel. It gets bolted in the back of the frame head there. I'm going to put it up in place and show you what I mean. Okay, we have it bolted in place. Next thing, I'm going to put a couple tacks in it, and it'll hold it till we finish it. This way we know it's exactly where it belongs. Huh, them are some heavy tacks. Well, I know it's not going to move. When I unbolt the body from the chassis, I can finish the rust in this corner, and we'll be good to go, and it'll be a lot easier to do off the frame. Okay, let's prepare to take the body off. There's a couple more things we have to do before we get to that point. Let's start with taking the hood off. Okay, it's time to put the tire back on, and then we'll move on to unbolting the body again from the chassis, lifting it up in the air, and getting the chassis out of the way so I can continue on to rust repair. Okay, time to check out that cheap $69 Harbor Freight 2,000-pound hoist. It's to save you a broken back. This thing is a blessing. You know, I'm far from an expert on this stuff. One thing I learned about YouTube, you find something that works for you and you use it. If you're not interested in it, then you do it your own way. So I hope you get something out of my videos. You can't beat that. Didn't hurt the back at all. Piece of cake. I'll show you how I have it hooked up. I have a board, a 2x4 through the body. That keeps the roof line and the door opening from being damaged. And the hoist on the top. Little hand trigger. And I run it off the Volkswagen's battery. Does a nice job. What do you think about that skull? Let me know. I kind of love it. An old guy I used to work with, well, now I'm the old guy, but he used to say, work smarter, not harder. And I think that's what he meant. That thing saves your back and just makes life so much easier. You just keep moving that 2x4 until you get the weight centered on it, and then it'll lift that body straight up. Beautiful. Little by little, getting it over there. Back on the horses, ready to do some more rust repair. Get to that underneath. Come back for another one.